questions that hide the answers. Do you believe in Leviathan? The world's oceans are home to some of the most fascinating and terrifying creatures ever to have lived. While many of these animals are still alive today, there are others that existed in the distant past, some of which were even more fearsome than their modern-day counterparts. One such creature is Leviathan Melvillei, a prehistoric species of whale that lived millions of years ago. Before we go to solve this mystery, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now, you'll be the first to know about our new releases. This colossal prehistoric whale, which prowled the ancient Pacific Ocean about 12 to 13 million years ago, was a true sea monster. It could be up to 18 meters long, rivaling the length of a bowling alley or basketball court. At around 50 tons, it weighed as much as a herd of elephants or a commercial airliner. In 2008, a team of European paleontologists, led by Christian de Moysen, director of the Museum of Natural History Rotterdam, discovered fossils of the Leviathan off the coast of Peru. The fossils were found in a section of the desert coast, 35 kilometers away from the town of Ica. They were embedded in abundant sedimentary rocks from the Miocene period. These areas were once underwater during the time when the Leviathan roamed the seas. Can you imagine encountering a creature as enormous as Leviathan Melvillei in the open ocean? It's fascinating to think about what life would have been like during the time when this creature roamed the seas. One of the most notable physical characteristics of this giant was its teeth. These teeth were 1/3 of a meter long, 36 centimeters, and 12 centimeters wide at the base, weighing between 1.5 to 2 kilograms each. They were also 10 centimeters larger than the largest known specimens of modern sperm whales. The amazing fact is that these teeth were even larger than those of the ancient sea lizard, Predator X, which lived 147 million years ago in the northern latitudes and was known for its biting power, far superior to that of Tyrannosaurus rex. Compared to modern predators, only the male modern sperm whales, which can grow up to 20 meters in length, can match the size of Leviathan Melvillei. However, the used, functional, teeth of modern sperm whales are located only on the lower jaw, with only rudimentary appendages on the upper jaw. In contrast, the most ancient whale, Leviathan, had both upper and lower jaws effectively specialized for active predatory hunting. The level of development of the tooth mechanism on both the upper and lower jaws indicated an extremely predatory hunting strategy. Leviathan Melvillei attacked its prey, seized it with powerful and tenacious jaws, and tore its prey apart with sharp movements. In the modern ocean, this strategy is used by predatory killer whales, which are much smaller than Leviathan in size and hunt in packs. The Leviathan's fearsome appearance did not stop at its teeth. Its skull alone was over 3 meters long and had massive nasal passages that would have allowed it to hold its breath for long periods while hunting underwater. The distinctive feature of Leviathan Melvillei's skull is that its organizational structure is something between the skull of a sperm whale and an orca. However, orcas are giant predatory dolphins and cannot be related to Leviathan. The resemblance, apparently, is caused by a similar way of life. The body of Leviathan Melvillei, with the established characteristics, was colossally disproportionate in size. It had a giant massive head and a relatively short powerful body. Initially, the prevailing opinion was that the huge heavy head allowed these animals to dive to great depths in search of prey. However, recent evidence refutes this hypothesis, as marine animals hunted by the ancient sperm whale lived in the upper warmed oceanic layers. This indicates that such a large organ originally served as an echolocator and battering ram and only later transformed into an effective means of diving to colossal depths. Despite its massive size, Leviathan was not invincible. It may have faced competition from other large predators, such as Megalodon, a prehistoric shark that lived during the same period. However, as a top predator in its ecosystem, it played a crucial role in keeping the food chain in balance. Did you know that one of the most fascinating and notable facts about this prehistoric whale is that it was actually named after the author of Moby Dick, Herman Melville? It's true, this species was named Leviathan Melvillei in honor of the iconic novel, which helped to popularize the study of whales and inspired many early paleontologists to explore the fascinating history of these massive marine creatures. The extinction of the ancient sperm whale, Leviathan Melvillei, is shrouded in mystery, and scientists have yet to reach a definitive conclusion as to the cause of its demise. Nevertheless, there are several theories as to why this massive predator disappeared from the world's oceans. One theory is that a changing climate during the late Miocene epoch, which occurred around 10 to 11 million years ago, may have played a role in the extinction of the species. During this time, there were significant fluctuations in sea levels, and changes in ocean currents and temperature may have disrupted the distribution of prey and reduced the abundance of food sources for the ancient whale. Another potential factor is competition with other apex predators. The Megalodon shark, which lived during the same period as Leviathan Melvillei, was one of the largest predators to ever inhabit the oceans. It is possible that these two giants competed for the same food sources, putting pressure on the ancient whale populations and making it more difficult for them to survive and reproduce. Some experts suggest that the giant sperm whale Leviathan as well as the giant shark Megalodon are not extinct, but have changed their habitat to extremely deep water. Experts from America on white sharks, Ellis and McOsker, say that the frequency of detection of giant shark teeth Megalodon on the ocean floor, which are found not in hundreds but in thousands, is comparable to the frequency of tooth replacement in modern white sharks. Megalodon teeth are found at the bottom of the ocean all over the world, and scientists believe that these teeth are from living ancient sharks, not fossils. In addition, there is unconfirmed evidence among ocean fishermen that in 1963, off the coast of Australia near Bruton Island, a cargo schooner was attacked by a giant shark larger than 25 meters. The shark was able to swallow a 3-meter container of lobsters hanging over the side of the ship. It is quite possible that the giant sperm whale Leviathan occupied a similar food niche with the giant predatory fish. However, 36-centimeter teeth are not found at the bottom of modern oceans. But sperm whales are not in the habit of losing their teeth either. While we may never know everything about Leviathan Melvillei or the many other prehistoric creatures that once roamed the oceans, there is still much to be learned and discovered. The study of these ancient animals helps us to better understand the complex and interconnected history of life on Earth, and to appreciate the incredible diversity and resilience of the natural world.